you've given us here in Wetumpka. We just pray that you would continue to watch over us, lead, guide us, Father. Father, we pray for the families that were involved in the tragedies this weekend, Father, that you would be with them, watch over them, give them comfort, give them peace. But more than all, Father, give us security in that neighborhood. Go with us now throughout this evening as we conduct and handle the city's business. In Christ's name we ask. Amen. Okay, in the work session tonight, we have Greg Clark and Alan Axford with us and for a presentation, Central Alabama Regional Planning and Development Commission. The proposed change for the council district boundaries from previous 2011 because of annexations, new subdivisions, modifications to residential structures. You guys got your map?
You ready?
Ready to go.
All right, gentlemen, you'll see that what we have is district. The main changes we've looked at were district, let's see, 4 and district 3 and district 1. The district 3 would have the addition of the annexation of Parkhaven. District 4 would have the addition of the annexation of Crystal Creek out there. The only redistricting that we looked at was at, basically this is your existing council district, this is the proposed, was flip-flopping where we had the red, that's District 1, we changed that with District 4, which is your green area here. So basically taking this area of the red and putting it in District 4. The reason we did that was because District 4 was experiencing a decline in population due to apartments being demolished, and they lost a significant amount of the population there. So District 1, it had a lot of a higher end on. We try to get an ideal population by taking the total redistricting population and dividing that out by 5. That's the 5 districts. District 1 had the most out of that, so that's why we chose that area and put that area into the area where you had the least population. And it ended up being, I believe, Greg, we had, let's see, let me look at the sheet. When we figured out those numbers, we were 10 above our ideal population in the green, and then we ended up being just under that in the red the District 1. So we were real close after we flip-flopped those areas to the ideal population that we would want to hit in those areas.
Any questions on this?
A couple of questions. This is now safe. So in other words, like if someone was to ask to be annexed, just an individual, and it was between now and the municipal election, they could be annexed in, but they couldn't vote?
Well, what you're running into is that your districts has to be set by May. And so that is what we are striving for, looking at the boundaries and adjustments and anything else. When someone comes into the, they have to be annexing your city by May 18th. But through the annexation process, if it's one household or some of that, you can, at the time of the annexation, pinpoint what district they will fall in. If it's before the cutoff date.
So, for instance, like my Crystal Creek was close, and of course, that, I was just talking to Councilman Jones, we had someone, maybe they were behind laws, and that person came in, which of course it was obvious that would be in District 5, and it was just one person, that house that was up there. They came in because of to be able to hook up to the sewer system.
That's not something that's just happened, is it?
Well, it's during our during this 4 years. It's a house that's up there, you remember it was a service station and a plumbing house? And there's a house up there.
I know where Law's Plumbing was, but the house back behind there, I don't think that's ever covered. We haven't annexed anybody yet.
I think he's talking about that house right across from where the credit commission, where the credit thing's gonna be.
Okay, that's the one that we had, the planning board had the issues with, on the
Yes.
Perriton property, I believe it was. But that didn't, that didn't change.
Business, because it was gonna be a business or something.
He actually came to get it rezoned. Came before the planning board and to get it rezoned for a business purpose. And the uprising came from the people behind him who were in the county. And I think his statement was, well, then I shouldn't have annexed in because the county has no regulations. I could have done what I wanted to if I had not annexed into the city.
But no, there was a house there where I was from. There's a mailbox there, and there's a driveway that goes up to a house.
There is a house
And
there.
that was not inside the city, and I think they were on the septic tank, and the main reason that they asked to come in, and I remember
Who did they ask?
Miss Wharton, you know, when they came in, we did bring those people into the city, and it was basically because they knew that they could hook up to the sewer system.
I'm not aware.
I'm not either.
No,
No,
they
Long Lasso was 14 and back out to the canal and to, Five Child Road, but there was nothing, not having, Jason, not having your maps here to look at it to see who's in. I was trying to think of a little guy who lived there.
We can double check it in the morning, when we get back to the office, we'll get the address pulled up, we'll know for sure.
Yeah, we voted them in, sure did. Maybe the only one, I'm retired from remembering addresses and stuff. I can't remember anybody's name or address, but I don't remember spoke with him anymore.
Didn't you just go through all annexations? Yeah, I remember all the maps. I'm not placing them.
Well, I just didn't know if it had to be addressed or if it's something that slips through the cracks and this person comes in and says, well, I was annexed in, you know, can I?
But if they're in the voting, they're on the voting list.
Yeah. It's already
But if they're not in, they're not on the voting list.
Yeah,
Right, Chris?
that's what I was asking, just one person, you know, we don't have to address just this one person, it's just that type of thing. That's in the middle. But I believe we'll find that we did do it, but it's,
Does the new proposed council districts include all the latest annexations?
the ones that the city staff gave us, yes.
So if it's part of it, it should be there.
Any other questions? Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
This, and again, this is the first time that this has been readjusted, has been adjusted since 11.
The 11. Under old business tonight, adoption of the city of Wetumpka budget 2015-16. You all had the last 2 weeks to come in and get answers and clarifications. And then, new business ordinance 2016-4, an ordinance to divide the city of Wetumpka into 5 council districts and to provide for the election for the council person from each district and to provide for the election of the mayor at large. This is something that's done every 4 years. Every 4 years, so it's not anything new. Item 2 under new business, resolution number 2016-3-21-1, authorize the-obligation of funds for CDBG project number LR-CMCP-13-011. David?
Yes, sir. This is the water, sewer, and storm sewer project that we just completed downtown. We are happy to announce that it came in slightly under budget. So as a result, we have to do what's called de-obligating the federal grant funds. And that means that we're gonna, be not receiving about $3,000 in grant funds, but we're also not gonna be paying $3,000 in match. It has to be reduced proportionally.
And they won't let us obligate it somewhere.
Unfortunately, no.
No.
They're jerks that way.
Whoa, I like
Item 3, modify agreement with United First for public works uniforms and miscellaneous from a 2-year agreement to a 3-year agreement in order to utilize NJPA cooperative pricing. You want to move on this tonight, I believe you said,
Yes.
to suspend the rules.
It's already been approved.
Okay.
We approved it for a 2-year and through misunderstanding, and it was a 3-year contract. So that's what we're requesting, just to approve it for the 3 years. And it's not a bid contract, it's the NJPA is like state bid, or community, U.S. communities, that type of thing.
And then item 4, approval for the library to apply for a $10,000 Library Services and Technology Act grant for collection development, requiring a 25% local match.
Yes, sir. This grant is used to update some of our nonfiction books, our pure science and applied sciences, and I do have the match, and I should have that in my
You
budget.
do have the match.
Yes,
Okay.
or I will by then.
Okay.
It's for next year.
The rest of you take note of that. She normally has her matches when she comes, so I know it works for her, y'all don't have a way of taking it. Okay, item 5, authorize 2 additional cable boxes for the Fane Senior Center with Bright House not to exceed $20 a month. And you would like to suspend the rules and go ahead and move forward to make that happen?
Yes, I would. They would like 2 cable boxes. Yeah.
Quick question, with the cable boxes, is that to give the ability to watch different channels, or could you not just use a splitter to achieve, what's the goal with it?
They're too far apart, would be the quick answer for that, but we just bought them one, they already have an existing television, 2 that cable just doesn't work without those little black boxes these days, so we have to get them for them to get cable channels.
No direct input to the TVs to get basic?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Another revenue stream. They probably work with David's people.
Good one, Jim. Any other questions on that? Okay, we'll go ahead and enter into the council meeting reports.